Hi, and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room. Hope everyone had a good holiday season and New Year's Eve. So it's time to have a look, see what happened in the fish room during December. Well, I had a bit of time during December with being off work, so what I did, I've actually switched some of the fish around. So the carpenters, they're getting a little bit too big for the tank that they were in. So I've moved them into this tank, and the Nicaragua Gwents that were in this tank, I've moved them into another tank. So what we've got in here, it's the carpenters, there's 6 of those. There's my tuber, the Ferrites, the Robert Stoney, and the Mineri. So they seem to be getting along a little bit better than this tank. There's a bit more room for them. The fish that's in there around about the same size as them. So yeah, hopefully they'll start pairing up before too long. So in the tank with the Lewisselli, so yeah, there's still 7 of those in there, and the Cuban. Unfortunately, I did lose the female Cuban, so I'll put a picture up of our founder. Yeah, but still no sign of them pairing off here yet. It shouldn't be too long. I would have thought that they'd start by now. There is a good mix of male and females. And there's enough space and enough spawning sites for them. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long. So this is Steph's grow-out tank. So she's had quite a big spawning of the Lake Malawi cichlids, the Alan Ricardo Reuben Red. So I think there's about 30 in here growing on. So yeah, they're about 6 weeks old now, these. Yeah, they're doing well, growing on well. So there is some bristlenoses in here as well. Yeah, they're all hiding at the moment, typical. There's the big guy, the Madagascan Pollini. So he's just getting bigger and bigger, he is. The female's still in here hiding behind the bogwood. She only comes out when it's feeding time. Yeah, he's really interactive. It's like this, as soon as you put your hand in the tank, he goes into the pipe there and stays there until you finish. The mixed tank, everything's doing well in here at the moment. There's the female Nanolata, she's looking really nice at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to get a male for her before too long. Bow Corti, they're coming on well now. The Otafluva, the Geophagus Tapajas, the Sajaka, the male and the female. All the tetras that I got last month, they're all doing well, the Buenos Aires and the Calatai. The Salvini, if you remember from a few months ago, they were tiny when I got them, so they're growing on quite well. And there's 6 of the Carulius in here as well. There's 2 of them. They're quite small, they're not growing very fast, these ones. Yeah, there's 6 of them in there. Chocolate cichlids and the Geophagus immensis, so they're still all doing well. Yeah, so we've still got a pair of chocolates on each side of the tank. So some of the Geophagus are getting quite big as well now. The black Corydorus, so still 6 of those in here. Some of the other growouts that we've got here, this one in the middle, so this is the chocolate cichlid. I the only one that I managed to raise. So they're me with the group of minor. So they come along quite well. Yeah, the chocolates, that was May that was born. So yeah, he's really slow growing at this stage. So this is the Speleris, so they're 2 months old now, and this is where I put the sword tails, the size of the sword on that one. So move over onto the other side. So yeah, these are the Rainbow Fry. So yeah, they're about 1.5 months old, so they're coming on quite well. The chocolate fry, I've still managed to keep hold of a load of these. I don't think there's been any falling off, to be fair. And the Episto, unfortunately the female jumped out, so I'm after another female for this one. The Pantalone, it was the Episto Pantalone. And the Neotrop Growouts, so yeah, they were born around about the same time as the chocolates, the same day actually. So yeah, they're doing quite well. And so in this tank we've got the Rainbow Cichlids, the Congo Cichlids, and the Asfraki. So yeah, it's still 3 of them, they're still doing well. You can see the nose on that one, so that's been scrapping with something for dominance. Yeah, they are doing really well, the Asfraki. The Geopharis, so yeah, that one's doing quite well as well. This is the female. So these are the growouts at the Fenestratus. Still waiting for me to take into Predator Aquatics with all the time off work, and I've not had a chance. So yeah, I'll get them up there in the next couple of weeks. A couple of the Carpinters as well. I think there's some of the Nicaragua Gwenson here as well. And, a couple of the Cutterai. So yeah, they're all doing well in that tank. This is the other grow out tank. There's lots and lots of different types of fish in here, and it is quite crowded now that they're all growing. So yeah, it's the Geophagus standectori. There's quite a few of those in here. Still some of the minori, the Cutterai, loads of those. The normal coloration of the Fenestratus. The ones in the other tank are the pink variety, so I have kept them separate. The other thing to show you, I don't know if you remember back in the auctions in July, I think it was, I actually managed to get the spare air pump, and I think it was about £30. So I'm glad I did, because just before Christmas the diaphragm went in my other one, so I had no filtration. Lucky enough I discovered it right pretty quickly, so it was just a case of switching it over, and yeah, the filtration worked again. Yeah, so this is the one with the broken diaphragm, and this is the one that I put in. The new one though, it is quite a lot louder than the other one, so I've switched it off just while we're doing some of the videos. So this tank, so this is all the growouts that I've actually kept. So what we've got going on in here, there's a pair of Neotropolis, so yeah, I did get some footage on those a week or 2 ago, so I'll put that in here. Fenestratus, they're getting quite big. So this is the one that had all the Carpinters in, so I thought I'd caught all of them, but there is one more still left in here somewhere, and at last the wood actually soaked up enough water that it doesn't need rocks on it to, to stay in place anymore. So yeah, that took months and months. Yeah, there's the Carpinters that I didn't catch. So yeah, I'll have to go in there again and see whether I can catch it. The last tank to have a look at today. So this is the pair of Nicaragua Gwents that I took out of the other tank, the one with the Phrygdes and the tuber. So yeah, there's a pair of them, and there was the spare female that I had. So believe it or not, this is the female that had actually paired up with the male, but they hadn't done anything, they hadn't done any breeding or anything. So I put them in here, and straight away he's paired up with the female that was in with the Lewisselli, and the other one sort of stays over this end of the tank by themselves. It's a bit strange near at the minute because the original Neotropidas, the F1s, they've bred again, so they've got a load of fry. And this pair of rainbows, they've bred as well, and they've got a load of fry. There's the pair of Cutterai. Looks like they're looking for somewhere to spawn as well. Yeah, so no new species this month. Yeah, it's just really about growing on the youngsters at the moment. Yeah, I'm not going to pull any of the fry off the Neotropidas because I've got a tank full already growing on, and the same with the rainbow cichlids. If you've made it to this part of the video, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone that already has, and I'll see you all on the next video.